स्क्रीन दिसते?
Yes, sir.
स्क्रीन दिसते का?
Oh, sir.
हो सर.
These are the minimum legal requirement for establishing the new drugstores. You have to take on the precautions, necessary precautions for the storage of Schedule C and C1. Some biological products you have to sold or general licensings 20, 21 and 20F. Some psychotropic drugs also you have to sold. All of you take the screenshot of this legal requirement for the general license. Next is for the legal requirement for restricted license. Some drugs should be sold under the provision of under the supervision of pharmacists, community pharmacists. This is another segment where the take the permission during the start new community pharmacy. This is the license for the restricted drugs. These are the drugs who are specified other than the general license, which is scheduled in C, C1 and X. The form issued for the licensing for selling this type of drugs with the form 21, 20A and 21A. These are the forms for the restricted license. Those drugs which are not sold for general license. It is scheduled on C, C1 and X. 20A and 21A. Those are not specified in general license. They are sold only under the supervision of pharmacists. And the condition, necessary conditions for general license, the license must have adequate premises equipped with the adequate facility of the proper storage of drugs. Some drugs requires specific conditions. At specific condition, you have to store that particular, you get proper storage conditions. And these license, restricted license come under the acting their rules as per the DC Act, Drug and Cosmetic Rule Act 1940. All the drugs should be sold under this act, under the supervisions. These drugs, these restricted drugs are only purchased from the licensed dealers or the manufacturers. These are the necessary conditions for restricted license. License can only deal in such drugs can be sold without the supervision of qualified persons. Can be sold without under supervised qualified person. That is under the supervision of community pharmacists. You have to sold these drugs which come under the restricted license. And drugs should be sold in their original container. Do not sold loosely packed. Some importance related to the stocking of drugs in the drugstores. Generally, the stocking of drugs in the drugstores in alphabetical orders. So easy to identify the drugs, easy to reach to the particular drugs when prescription came to the community pharmacy and easily dispense to the patients. It provides proper channel of distribution of drugs in community pharmacy. the specific space for the storage of drugs. For example, if you see any drugstore, it contains racks to the wall mount to placing of the drugs in alphabetical orders, as well as freezers are required. Those drugs are storage in the freezer conditions 2 to 8 degrees centigrade. You have to maintain their storage conditions, and drugs are ready to available for administrations. And most important, vaccines and antibiotic drugs are should be stored in the refrigerators. These are some important for stocking of the drugs in the drugstores. Next segment, some records you have to maintain in the community pharmacy. There are 3 types of register you have to maintain in a community pharmacy. First is the legal record, which is given from the FDA. For the FDA purpose, this record is required as per the federal law. Here, you have to maintain as per the DLC Act or as per the law given to the Drug and Cosmetics Act. With that act, you have to maintain all the acquisitions and dispositions of the drugs, means purchasing and distribution of the drug. Second record is patient records. You have to maintain the record of patients regarding utilization of the drugs. And most important, financial records, past and present record of financial status of the concerned community pharmacy. You have to maintain that records to check whether community pharmacy is profitable or not with the help of this financial records. These are the 3 records you have to maintain during the running of the community pharmacy. First is legal records. Some brief information related to the legal records. According to federal and state law, you have to maintain the legal records. After getting the permission to the concerned community pharmacy to start from the FDA, they give the to give the register to maintain the adequate stock and their distribution records in that particular register. This register generally given from the FDA. And date-wise record you have to maintain in that registers as per the TC Act. Also, you have to record the poisonous and hazardous substances in that legal records. Generally, whenever the drug inspector visit to the community pharmacy, they check this record on priority basis. They do not check your financial records or patient records. They check the distribution of the poisonous and hazardous chemicals. Specifically, we have to check and the antibiotic utilizations. Those drugs should be sold only on the prescription basis. That is, Schedule H and H1 drugs should be checked by the drug inspector whenever they visit to the community pharmacy. Second record is patient record. Name itself indicates the record of patients. Patient's record is the drug history, their allergic conditions, adverse effect of their drugs, which type of medicament they have taken previously, what type of actions. That records you have to maintain in the patient records. Information of all kinds of drugs taken by the patients, and these records, for the patient point of view, these records are utilized for the insurance claim as well as income tax departments. These patients record like bills. Some patients show their records or bills of community pharmacy for income tax deduction purposes as well as for insurance claims. These bills are required. So maintaining these records in the community pharmacy, this is the second record. And lastly, financial condition of the community pharmacy was overlooked with the help of these financial records. In this financial records, you have to make sound decision after financial condition. You have to take the decisions, necessary decisions for the modification in community pharmacy, like renovations, furniture needs, inventory requirements. You have to purchase from that financial source. Evolution of past operation and planning of the futures in community pharmacy, and controlling the activity, financial activities, whether it is over finance or less finance. Depend on that, you have to analyze also and control over that various activity, unnecessary activity you have to control by using or by seeing the financial condition of community pharmacy. This financial records also used for analyzing revenue and expenses of concerned community pharmacy. Measuring through financial records, you have to measure returns, expiry goods return to the wholesalers, and how much loss we have to find out during the financial years on investments. And this financial records helps ensure to the profitable operations. If after seeing all the financial records, you have to finally identify that this year we are to in loss or in profit. Generally, maximum times profitable, approximate you have to spending your total 10 to 12 lakhs per year, then approximate 20% to 25% is the profitable. But if expiry of goods or drugs are much more in that particular financial year, they consider as a loss major. Major loss you have to identify with this financial records. Whether some goods are movement or not, you have to identify. According to that, you have to plan your future activity in the community pharmacy. And last one is using, most of the community pharmacy uses the computer to maintain the various types of records in the community pharmacy. There are various functions of the computers in community pharmacy. First is systemic. For systemic record, these computers are held for the preparation of prescription labels, provide a receipt to the patients for income tax purpose or for insurance claiming, provide the receipt for the each and every patient from the community pharmacy with the help of computers, calculation of total prescription cost, and if order is required, inventory records you have to easily identify from the systemic function of the computer. Second is managerial, means you have to manage the inventory control as well as daily sale records, financial analysis you have to manage with the help of computers. Professionally, storing all the information of drugs and other RLG conditions for the patients into the computer. You have to store the necessary information of the patients, their adverse effects of concerned drugs, allergic to the concerned drugs or concerned medicaments or concerned dosage form. You have to register over there in the computers. As well as drug interactions, you have to monitor in professionals. Some addresses of the physicians and phone numbers from the prescription you have to show stores. And if anyone want the necessary reference, you have to give that reference from these sources. And some clinical support, patient's education file you have to maintain in these computers. Pharmacist counseling activity, drug monitoring, you have to use with the help of computers in community pharmacy to maintain the clinical records of the concerned drugs or concerned patients. And finally, nothing but to maintaining the accounting and business management with the help of these computers by using record keeping and analysis where the business is profitable or loss with the help of these computers. Various softwares are used in computer community pharmacy. With that softwares, you have to give the order to the wholesaler directly. From wholesalers, entry of that particular purchase from the wholesalers directly into the softwares. Add entry of the prescription, each and every prescription into the particular softwares which are used in the community pharmacy. And with the help of that softwares, you have to finally analyze particular years, how many profit and how many loss. With the help of that financial condition, you have to undergo either increase the inventory or prevent the various losses occur during that particular years. Henceforth, you have to prevent the losses. Again, these are the points related with the using of computers in community pharmacy. This is related with the community pharmacy definitions, their layouts, classifications, role of pharmacists towards the community, legal legislation of the community pharmacy, some legal requirement, that type of licensing, 20, 21, 28, 21A, 20F. These are the licenses where which type of drugs you have to sold in general category as well as in restricted category. In restricted category, under the supervision of pharmacist, you have to sold the restricted drugs, which is mentioned in C1 as well as in Schedule X or Schedule H, H1. These are the drugs you have to sold it over in presence of pharmacist. And the records of the community pharmacy, like legal records, patient records, and third one is financial records. And these records you have to maintain with the help of this summary of the computers, which is used in the community pharmacy with the help of some softwares. Various softwares you have to use in the community pharmacies. And this with the functions of computers, which is used in the community pharmacy, systematically you have to use managerial, professional, clinical, and accounting of the business. In systematic, you have to maintain the prescriptions, those drugs which are mentioned, those drugs which sold only in prescriptions, that record you have to maintain with the help of computers. A receipt, providing the receipts, daily sales report you have to calculate, and with the calculations you have to take the financial analysis of concern community pharmacy. Professional use, that is storing of necessary information which provide to the patients, drug interactions, address of physicians and phone numbers, clinical support, that counseling, drug monitoring you have to observe and record it over there, and finally record keeping of finance, profit, less loss you have to maintain. This session is over with community pharmacy. Next lecture we have to go with the ADRs, adverse drug reactions. Okay.